right, it's the afternoon of day 3. Today's been kind of interesting. The morning at Rowe Sanctuary was amazing. The birds were perfect. The light came up and it was so nice on the front of the birds, and it just all came together for a really spectacular morning in the blind. Hope the pictures turned out. I was trying some different things with that, with the lens combination and teleconverter that I rented, but we'll see. For some reason, I don't know if the teleconverter is 100% tech sharp. I don't know that I'll put it on there tonight, but I did want to give it a good workout earlier today. So after we got done in the blind, headed back to town, ate breakfast, charged some batteries, moved some of the photos off the camera onto the computer, and just kind of got things ready for this afternoon. And then about lunchtime, we headed out to where we saw the whooping crane. Josh and Amy lost one of their lens bean bags that you put right here on the door, and then you set your lens onto it. Lost one somewhere over there yesterday, so we went looking for that, and then we're unable to find it. And after that, we looked for cranes, and we were basically unable to find cranes. There was a few fields that had just hundreds and thousands of cranes all the way out in the middle of the field, right off the highway, so there was nowhere to park, and then there was nowhere good to view them. And we basically covered the entire stretch here from Grand Island to Kearney. And then it was just like yesterday, about 4 o'clock, all of a sudden the birds started getting active again, finding them more in the fields. They're starting to fly. So it's been a little bit better for the last hour or so. The only other issue now is we have a thunderstorm moving in. So thunderstorm's about 15-20 miles away. It's not moving very fast, so it might be a little while before it gets here, but we're supposed to be in the blind tonight at Rowe Sanctuary at 6 o'clock, so might be a wet walk out to the blind, and then who knows what's going to happen with the photos. But just like last night, if we just get one little hole in the cloud, it can be a spectacular evening. So for now, we're just I think I'm gonna make a sandwich, watch some of these cranes, and see what happens with the weather.
Early March, the first couple of weeks, when you watch them come in at night, up a little higher are all the snow geese. So they've got all their threads going, and then you've got the sandhills underneath them, and it's quite beautiful to see that. Driving in the morning is a little bit of a challenge in the dark, people don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
All right, well, welcome to the end of day 3. If you're wondering how it ended and why it's abruptly ending, check this out. This was crazy. It was pouring rain when we left the blind, got totally soaked, and we walked back to the car and got on the interstate and we're driving along, and all of a sudden, going along, pouring rain, and it was like a switch, and next thing you know, you were in the middle of a blizzard. Imagine these giant fat flakes doing 65, 75 miles an hour. Absolutely insane. So I'm gonna go in, take all my wet clothes off, try to dry off, and get ready for tomorrow. Could be an interesting photo, an interesting morning in the blind. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next time.